All right, so we know people love Muppets, right? We have Kermit the Frog with all of his singing and dancing. We have the Fraggles from Fraggle Rock that went around eating the radish buildings from the Doozers. And Wizards of the Coast and Magic the Gathering have even used Squen Cragg to promote Lore and Eclipse, which went over great, so good that they kept him around for other sets. And that really tells us something, because it means they likely learned a lesson from what could go down as possibly their worst marketing promotion ever, and it used a Muppet. And honestly, that's saying something, because number 2 was a doozy. But to be fair, that was more of a Hasbro project and not really Wizards of the Coast. But the biggest thing we're talking about here involves a Muppet named Wurberg, just like the magic colors are how we shorthand it. And Wurberg was kind of a strange looking puppet to begin with. It was this dark purple, and he had yellow scraggly hair with a backwards cap, and I just threw some magic merch on him. It was a little bit of an awkward choice to begin with. One of the most awkward things about it, though, is he was almost trying to latch onto a trend of the time that had already passed. For those of you that don't know, in that time period, back in 2010, we were already past like the hype of the show Crank Yankers, which, if you don't know what that is, were a bunch of Muppets that would do prank call reenactments. And there was like the Jeff Dunham show that had just been canceled the year before, which he's a ventriloquist that uses puppets. And even Triumph the Insult Comic Dog from the Conan O'Brien show was kind of played out at that point. So why use the puppet now? Now, don't get me wrong, Muppets can still sell. We do like Muppets when they're done correctly. However, this one was most definitely not. Consider the fact that Wurberg was supposed to be used to promote Friday Night Magic, to get people to go to game stores. But he kind of encompassed every negative trait you want of a player. For example, he used foul language.
I haven't kicked your in public since last week.
He also doesn't seem dedicated to following directions.
Did you call the store?
What do you mean, did I call the store?
I mean, did you call the store that we looked up online at the Magic website where we're gonna go and play Magic?
No.
Oh, he also makes jokes about his friend's mom.
Your mom gave me some money this morning after she cooked me breakfast.
Oh, and one of the first things he does when he shows up to the store is he gets right between players playing a game and gives away information on what's in somebody's hand.
Holy Baneslayer Angel!
And when in a real crazy world, I don't know why this isn't here, but he apparently stole his friend's wallet, who was looking for it earlier in the video.
I can't find my wallet. Wurberg, is that my wallet in your backpack?
He's also, for no good reason, reasonably braggadocious and just yells across the tournament floor in the store that he's in.
Okay, who wants to be my first victim?
And on top of everything, he's even a poor sport when he loses, which at this point should come as no surprise.
Why? Oh, that's why. No! 3 out of 5, please.
But you put all this together and it's just a really weird viewing experience. But even more so, I remember having my store at the time and genuinely thinking about the puppet as, that's not somebody I want in my store. As a matter of fact, it's everything we were teaching our players not to be, which, had they gone ahead and kind of made that the angle, I guess we'd be okay with it. But what's weird is at no point did he get punished. Were there no repercussions? I mean, honestly, everybody in the video, including his friend, kind of just rolled their eyes and just went on about their day, or they sort of just shrugged at him. And like, why? What are we supposed to be teaching people? If anything, if you were thinking about going to a game store and you saw Wurberg, you'd probably think like, oh, if this is what players are, why would I want to go to the local store and play? It's kind of doing the opposite of what they're intending. And the tough part about all of this is if they just would have had his friend or one of the players or the store owner or whoever come over, we could have made it a lesson of like, see, we don't allow this in these environments and this is why you should show up. Instead, we have a character that is just rude, loudmouth, steals stuff, and apparently carries food in his bag and just figures having sleeves is going to protect them from syrup.
Are those Waffles?
No, why the f would I bring waffles? Those are
Wurberg,
pancakes.
I told you, you're gonna get syrup all over your cards again.
Why do you think I bought the extra sleeves?
Now, there is a weird part to all of this, that at some point, I guess they wanted to try to keep using Wurberg, so they rehabbed his image a bit and had him operate as a correspondence, and I say that lightly, for a fake news report style promotion they did for Meriden Besiege.
Well, Brock, fighting broke out earlier today and has been intense ever since. The Meriden Besieged War League is in full swing over here. I've seen explosions, gunfire, entire cities laid to waste.
Really? Sounds pretty dangerous out there.
Which honestly isn't a bad way to use him, and it was even slightly funny, but if you notice in that video, he has none of the negative traits that he had before. On an interesting note, it looks like Wizards of the Coast and Magic the Gathering have gone and deleted the negative videos for this promotion with Wurberg. Now, they do still have the Meriden Besiege video up, which makes sense because that's pretty positive. But the only way we were able to view this video is we found a YouTuber that goes by Avarius that actually posted this video 16 years ago. So thanks for them seeing this insanity and deciding to repost it so it still lives. But I get why they wouldn't want this online, right? Like, it's not a positive interpretation. And truthfully, I wonder who even got approved for this to put it out, because stuff like this doesn't just happen. It goes through a whole bunch of checks and balances at the corporate level that somebody has to approve it, somebody has to make a script, and somebody has to approve that. Somebody has to review it to make sure it's not showing the brand in a weird way or whatever. And then somebody greenlights it and it goes online. And man, this was a weird one. I don't have a good explanation for it at all. But on the positive side, we've at least learned from this, right? Coming back to Squen Cragg that we use for Lore and Eclipse, they were fan favorites instantly. They were funny.
Oh no!
We'll let the professionals do this next time.
They had a song done for them.
One light, one dark, two worlds a world apart. But somehow, in our dreams, we share the sky.
Like, they have the little podcast thing.
Secrets of Strixhaven, the new magic set. Let's learn all about it from a real live game designer from Wizards of the Coast.
And a rodent sidekick. That nothing goes right. And they're just making fun of things in a very lighthearted way.
The future is bright, whether you come from Witherquill,
Witherbloom,
Calamari,
Prismari,
or who makes up these names?
three more.
Or three more I can't remember.
And they've even had celebrities come on to work with them.
We have a special guest, Aman Vellani, an actor from the television and movie shows.
So yeah, there are ways to do this. And, you know, sometimes we have to have projects that don't really hit the mark. So we learn some hard lessons and then the future ones are better. But yeah, this was a weird point in Magic's history where we used a Muppet to try to promote Friday Night Magic, and it didn't live very long. To the point that there was actually 2 videos done, and I can't even find the second one. That's how bad it was. But do me a favor in the comments. Let me know if this is the type of video you like of learning about this crazy Magic history, or if there's something you're curious about that you don't know the details on, or just some fun stuff you want a different interpretation on. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.